I'm spitting hymns, synonyms, open gyms, never miss the rim. These pockets fat but moving like they slim. I got a big heart, little Tim. You have to understand I'm him. The boy is him. Yeah, the boy is him. I ain't traffic, way I'm moving, pushing whips just like a pimp, rock and roll life. Even bands cannot make me flip. I'm sticking to the script as I'm trying.
Welcome to the show, my friend, bro.
What's good, Brody? What's good?
Hey, thank you for coming in, bro. You had a good week this week?
Yeah, I had a great week, and I appreciate you for having me, bro. I appreciate it.
100%. And I start every show the same way, so I'm finna hit you with this.
Okay.
Who are you?
I am Greg Mccowan. I am a stand-up comedian. I also dabble in a lot of other different creative avenues as well. So, whether it be video, acting, directing, whatever, man, I do it all. I'm hoping to actually own a production company at some point. So,
dude, that would be so awesome. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't talk about like how cool that creative process is with production, and they don't talk about like just how deep that shit goes. Like, there's so many different ways to look at that. What's the longest amount of time you ever spent on a project?
Fucking a week. I would say about a week, man. Because I'm putting out like YouTube videos and shit like that. Like, I'm putting out content online. So like that'll probably, it's not like I'm building full length movies where I'm spending like 3, 4, 5 months on stuff. Like, my whole process was just like turning out stuff week by week. You know what I'm saying? Trying to have like a actual schedule based upload. You know what I'm saying?
So are you doing more the production of other people's ideas is like more like editing and like stuff that you've just done content with, or you do more like your own design of like things?
Both really. Like, I've done stuff that's purely my content, like stuff that I created, wrote, directed, hired people to act in it, like the whole nine. And I also have a project that I'll meet other people and they'll run by ideas with me. Like my friend Jay, shout out Jay. He's like, he got this short film idea that he wants me to help write with him. And then after we write the script, we're going to film it and shoot and everything. So,
that's fucking so cool.
Oh yeah, dude. I love the whole creative process, dude. I love all this stuff, bro.
I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could write a script. I feel like I could write a character. Like, I feel like I could write like something a character specifically would do in a story that like already exists.
Yeah.
I don't know, but maybe not.
I don't know. I mean, you don't know. You never know until
I've never tried. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It might be cool as fuck. What made you get into that?
Bro, growing up, bro, I loved watching movies. I loved watching TV. Plus, I love seeing, you know how at the end of like TV shows and movies, they'll show like the little bloopers off to the side and stuff like that. Dude, I thought in my head at the time, I was like, there's nothing more funner than being on set of a TV production or a movie. Nothing. So I was like, I thought this was like the most fun career path. So I then got into it like with acting, script writing, and I loved shooting stuff. I love videography. I love the whole thing. Every aspect of that job, the creative process, I love. I was like, this is all I want to do.
Did you go to school for it?
No.
Okay,
no.
I was about to say, I was like,
no.
That's, because I've always wondered about that shit. Because like, how do you teach creativity? Like, I can see how you could teach technicality of how to specifically edit certain things and change certain things. But like, I've always wondered that in school, like in like theater stuff. How do they teach creativity?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like photography. Like they could teach you the technical stuff when it comes to taking a picture, but like you gotta have the eye for, you know what I'm saying, for certain things.
I could not agree. I couldn't agree more. Like, I feel like that's like an underappreciated art, and I feel like it's like kind of like background music almost. Like, it's like you kind of have to have that eye for what would set the mood the right way.
Yeah, and what like angle to shoot everything at.
Yeah,
and,
like,
you know what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? And like I had a moment of clarity like this summer where it was like I was talking to my good friend about like my future and like what I want the most. Like, I have so many lofty goals in different realms of life. Okay. But at the end of the day, I want to be the sound. Like,
you want to be the what?
The sound.
Oh.
So, when it comes to entertainment, I can have a song in a movie, in a comedy special. I can have a song that's on the radio. I can have a song like
that's your goal. Okay,
I want to be the sound. So it's like, if I'm in a spot where I can make 10 different types of music that fit in different places, that means different people and different creative minds can use my music for different benefits and different things.
And that's how you become connected to them.
And not only does it make me connected to them, and it gets my music out in more platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm on a fucking Disney movie, but then I also have a fucking rap song that's on the radio, then I also have some shit where I'm like featuring on my friend's stuff that's like Christian rock. Then I'm in like a religious realm. Like I'm all of a sudden, like,
you're going from kids to black guys to
like I said, like I'm trying to be the sound, and like
that's what's up though.
That's something that's like really cool for me, or something that's like I really care about. You know?
Damn, man. Well, shoot, hey, man. I got your Instagram. I'll fucking see how this shit works out in a couple of years, bro. I can't wait to see it.
It ain't gonna stop. What do you think of like all the goals, or like of all your like hats that you wear? What's your favorite one to wear?
Shoot, man. They all obviously fall under creatives or creative aspirations, creative things. I would probably say comedy is probably is definitely my favorite. Because there's nothing like it, bro. Like you get instant verification or validation, I guess you could say that, from the audience, whether or not the shit's good or not. So plus you get to share something about your life and do it in such a creative way that you hope that the audience relates to it, but at the same time, they might not see it coming. You know what I'm saying? Like finding that middle ground to where you can reach a mass amount of people, but surprise them at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like watching like a wizard do magic or something. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, it's crazy. You ever watch like you ever watch like a really good stand-up comic and how they can be able to control the room? Then they have ways that they like heighten their voices at certain parts or lower their voices, or if they're doing characters or they're enunciating certain words. Like, dude, there's so much into stand-up comedy that people don't realize. It's crazy.
I also feel like as much as it's easy to be overthought, some shit it's just you just gotta be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, like there's a lot of people that like you go up to a comic, like you know how those people will be like over analytical? Yeah. Like people will analyze an athlete and be like, bro, he turned his hips just like this to make it this much faster. It's like, motherfucker, I was just running away from the cornerback, bro. I was just open.
Yeah. Then, it was just all natural.
I feel like that's a lot of how it happens in comedy. Like, yes, the writing aspect of the bit, absolutely. But when you're delivering it, bro, like I feel like I hypnotize myself when I go on stage.
Really?
There's not any terms of like, there's definitely ways I'm like, I think I could do this better in this way. But when I go up there, it's just the energy of the night. Like I've done the same bit 3 different times in different places, and I don't think it's the audience that reacts different. I think it's your delivery. People are like, oh, every room is different. It's like, yeah, but like if you're funny, you're funny.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So it's like it's your job to realize what you think the crowd's going to react well to, and also it's your job to write bits that anybody can laugh at.
Yeah, I think like when I was starting out, when I first did stand up, dude, I fucking sucked. I'm assuming a lot of other people. But when I first did stand up, I was more like I would call it a technician, like when it comes to like crafting your bits. But now I'm like at that point where I'm like, yeah, I can be still a technician, but I also have to have this X factor, you know, this out of the box. Like if something happens, I can talk about it in that moment. Like you got to have some sort of improvisational skills to, you know what I'm saying? Because like if you're strictly just like, okay, I'm only gonna do a set every night, it's like not only does that not get fun because you're just doing the same jokes, but also it's like you're not experimenting, you're not trying new things, you're not being fully yourself on stage in that moment. If you're just, it's like you're reading a script.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that's why I get really frustrated when I see people go up with notes.
Oh yeah, that's just terrible.
And like the only person in the comedy world that's allowed to go up with notes is William Montgomery because it's his thing.
Yeah, like unless if you
like a little note card, he's just like
like, yeah. If it's a part of the bit, then it's cool. But like I feel like it screams unprofessionalism. It screams like that you don't know your jokes well enough, or you don't do your jokes well enough.
Your jokes aren't funny if you can't say them.
Possibly, yeah.
Like come on, bro. Like it's like music. You could write the best song in the world.
Yeah, but if you can't perform that shit,
remember that shit an hour later, how the fuck is Joey and fucking Alex and Michael gonna remember that shit that have never fucking known you or cared about you in their life?
Can I ask you a question? So I don't know if this is just with everybody or is it with me or whatever. But like when I write a bit, I'm able to perfectly remember the bit.
for the most part, me too. But I just sometimes like I have a part of it that I wanted to remember which way I said it in order because like that bit I just showed you before the show started, the Kill Tony bit, bro. I've done that bit in every direction. Like I've used all those punchlines and put it this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. This, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you played around with it a little
and
bit.
Just put it in different orders and like figured out where it made the most sense. And I realized I was bringing up the fucking winter part of the joke too early. Like, and I was like, bro, that shit don't make sense now because now I'm bringing it back to the winter part after switching to summer. Like, why the fuck did I go back? Like,
you see how stand up can get sometimes, y'all. This is crazy.
It's weird. But at the same time, it challenges me. And it's like, there's not a lot in my life I do anymore that's like, yo, I'm bad at this. You know what I mean? Like, most things I do is things I enjoy doing. So I've done them for a long time. Yeah. So I'm pretty good at it. You know, I can hold my own. Yeah. But in this, like, I feel like I'm good at it for where I'm at. But obviously, I'm not good yet. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
you're not where you're going to be.
I'm going to look back in a year and be like, holy fuck, I was doing that joke on stage. Like, you know, like.
It'd be like that, bro.
It'd be like that. I don't truly believe since, like, I wrote all the new bits I wrote, like, a month ago, that I've really, like, had bad moments on stage. Like, I feel like for the...
I wasn't going to look over. I didn't want to throw the whole...
I can edit that off anyway, but, I, you know what I'm saying? But I'm never like, I'm going to do this, but... Anyway, so, like...
That's so that way the audio, you know, syncs back up for later.
Nah, that's just because when you'll see me, when I edit this conversation, I could just cut that back.
Okay.
But... I don't know. I will say with comedy, though, it's like the level of room that there is to grow is bigger than anything I do in my life. Like, if I got that much better at hockey, bro, I would be a professional player. And I'm not going to get that much better. Like, the level of years and effort and coaching it would take for me to get from, like, good to great from that is, like, insane. And same with the thing I feel that way with music. Like, I feel like I'm, like, so much better than most people in terms of, like, just capability. Yeah. With freestyling, at least. Maybe not songwriting, but freestyling. Where I'm like, bro, like, there's not that much room. Like, I'm obviously getting better, but it's like, there's not that much room where you're going to see a drastic difference. You could see a drastic difference in comedy in 3 days. Like, you could see someone... Yes, absolutely. If someone writes if you wrote a shitty bit on Monday, and then on Wednesday you write a good bit, and you go on stage and perform the shitty bit and the good bit, to the naked eye, you're like, that guy got so much better. But really, all that happened was he wrote a good bit. Yeah,
the craft took his time to form that bit. You know what I'm saying? But most bits don't form in like in 3 days, though.
I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying literally like extremity of like you could see growth.
Okay.
Like, if you play basketball every day your whole life, how much better do you notice you were on Tuesday than you were on Wednesday? You know what I mean? Like, you're kind of the same.
I see. What
obviously,
you're
in 2 or 3 years, you're going to be like a lot
completely
better.
different. Yeah.
But like I'm saying, in comedy, if you work at that shit every day, you're going to see substantial growth every time you're on stage.
100%.
And like, I think that's so cool to climb that mountain. Like, to really start from the bottom and like.
I think the whole thing with comedy is like, it's a whole journey in itself because like you can definitely see the growth from like when you started to, let's say, this point now, but like it's also, how can I put it? It's you start to see the changes, bro. You start to see the changes. You start to realize what you can do differently to build something better. Like, you start to realize where do you pause on stage? Where do you use like those filler words that you should drop out? Like, dude. And then with stand-up comedy, I feel like you can never truly master it. You know what I'm saying? You can never be like, I finished stand-up comedy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can only continuously get better as you do this for longer and longer periods.
So what's you define success in comedy?
What I define as success? I would say, I'm thinking about my earlier answer when I first started doing comedy, but now I would say my answer probably changed a little bit. Be a headliner, be a good headliner, and be able to travel around the country doing comedy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's initially.
You got any lofty goals somewhere you want to perform specifically?
Specifically? Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Where do you want to go?
American Airlines tenor in my hometown. Want to fill it up. Want to do a sold out. Yep. I think that should be fucking dope. To be able to go to your hometown and perform in the stadium where the fucking Mavs play and sell that bitch out. Have your family, your friends there, getting them backstage tickets and shit. You're seeing them before you get on the stage and then seeing them after the stage. Like, dude,
that would be, bro.
Dude, that's I've literally had a dream like that, bro. Literally.
Hey, if you have the courage to speak it, it can happen.
Like, bro, we're all just dreamers, bro. We're all just trying to get to where we're trying to get to, bro.
One of my favorite lines I ever said in any song, I said, it's only a dream if you don't have a guided vision.
Ooh. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I love the bars. Straight bars. I forgot what I said earlier when we got out the car. I was definitely going to bring that shit up now. I forgot what it was. That was knowledge for that time.
Oh, when we were talking like outside?
Yeah.
We were talking about you don't know who yourself, like you don't know yourself. Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah. You don't know yourself until you like
I was like, it's the problem. The problem is most people our age don't even really know themselves yet. So like, you have this expectation of them, but like they're still trying to figure that out. So it's like there's so much other stuff in their life they haven't figured out because they're still working on step one.
Oh yeah. And I like, bro, honestly, if you don't want to be yourself, then like everybody else is literally already taken. Why wouldn't you just want to be yourself? Why wouldn't you just want to be yourself, bro? That's the best. That's the most, like, when you be authentic, that's when, like, all your blessings will come straight to you,
That's
bro.
a bar. Look in the camera and say that shit, bro. That's a bar.
Holy, bro.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
I mean, hey, bro, sometimes, like, I mean, real is real, bro. Real is real. You gotta be authentic, bro. You have to, because too many people can sense when you're not authentic.
True.
They, like, people know when you're being real and people know when you're being, like, okay, well, he's kind of bullshitting me a little bit. You know?
So what made you decide like comedy? That's like my niche.
Honestly, I didn't even know it was gonna be comedy. It wasn't until like I really saw like the art form and how like the commanding of the stage and how you was able to share aspects of your life to people and they were relating to it and the energy that you receive back from the crowd. It's like, bro, it's the laugh is it's like a high, bro. Like when you're up there and you're in the zone, you're killing, dude. It's unreal. Like I remember when I first started doing comedy, I sucked obviously, but I did get a little bit of a laugh. And then just getting a little nip of that drug, I was just like, okay, now I'm competitive. I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna come back and see if I can get more of that. Now I'm gonna come back next week after that and see if I can get more of that. Okay, well now I have to write something better so that way I can get to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you use it as like, it started with me not even wanting to be a comic and then it turned into me like, you know what? I like this for what it is. I love the art form. I respect the art form. I love being up on stage doing it. This is it.
Have you ever had like a really bad encounter on stage?
A really bad encounter? I've been booed. Actually, no. I'll say this. I ain't even gonna say that time. I'll say this. I performed in front of my mom, my sister, and my stepfather. I brought it was early, like first year I was doing comedy. And I got on to a book show, Sharks Comedy Club in Dallas. Noah was like, you know what, come do a show. Went on stage, bombed. And as I'm looking out and I can see my family. They're like in the last row right in front of me. Somebody on the side of me was like their utensils and stuff, and it was like throwing it on stage. Damn. Yeah, right in front of my family. Like right, not only was I bombing, but the dude was also throwing shit at me. You know what I mean? Like that's just fucking.
So did you freeze or did you heckle or like did you go back out? Or what did you do?
Bro, I remember it was towards the end of my set. Like I was bombing the whole set, but I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stick to my material. Something is going to hit. You know what I'm saying? So then once I got towards the end and I got to sit in the bomb as this guy was throwing me shit, I just fucking walked off stage. Like there was nothing left I could say.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Escalate in front of your whole family?
Yeah, like
fuck you, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
then
whoop your ass.
and then he gets ready to fight me after throwing forks and knives and shit at me. Like, dude,
like motherfucker, at least throw sporks.
Something, you know what I'm saying? Give me a multi-use tool at least, bro.
For real, level up.
Like, how the hell are you eating soup with a fucking fork, dog, and a knife? Like, what?
He's just like, bro, how you can't clean up a bomb with a fork and knife, bro? Like, I need a spoon,
bro. Like, it was just so fucking crazy. Like, that I'm not gonna lie, it was a terrible experience, but at the same time, like, it made me fearless in a sense. Like, okay, I can survive this bombing in front of my fucking family. Yeah, I can see the disappointment in their eyes, and I'm okay with it. I still got on stage literally the next night after that. So,
bro, you had any really weird experiences you had in Austin?
In Austin,
we got some weird ass shit happening here, bro, all the time.
Bro, fucking diaper lady outside the fucking yeah, you know what I'm talking about. No? You know who Candace is? Dude, oh my God. She's an Austin legend. How do you not know about Candace?
I've only been here for a couple weeks, bro.
Shoot, I learned about her within the first couple weeks of me being here. Oh, shit.
I'm only on 6 on Mondays and Friday nights.
I give you that because I'm out on 6 damn near every night. But yeah, Candace, bro. Diaper lady. I've been calling her diaper lady. And then Mill was like, oh yeah, Candace. I was like, how do you know her name? She's like, yeah, somebody else told me. I'm like, I never would have even wanted to find out that lady's name. I just been calling her diaper lady the whole time. But yeah, diaper lady was the craziest thing I've seen. It was literally last night. I was walking around with Troy and his friend from Arizona that's a rapper. I can't think of his name right now, but shout out, bro. Shout out both of them actually. Yeah, we was walking towards Creek on the right side, and we was getting ready to cross the intersection, and we saw a black dude like creeping his way back up the street, and he was like, I ain't gonna say completely naked, but he had like drawers on, that was it, and some fucking long socks. Black man. Obviously sweating and shit. Like he was perspiring like crazy, but he was like creeping back down. Like that was the only weird shit I've seen in Austin.
Yeah. I saw a homeless lady wearing a bag trying to fuck herself. Like not finger herself, but like she was trying to like contort her body so she could like eat her own box.
That's almost slightly hot. No, like I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
The sounds that she was making, bro, like because she was like trying to break her body to like. She was making like crazy sounds where I could.
Was it a Caucasian lady?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know what we're talking about. We're talking about the same person.
Yeah, she was.
Fucking Candace, bro.
But I will say this though. The people out here, regardless of homeless or employed or unemployed or whatever, fucking way more friendly than anywhere I've ever been.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Friendly as fuck. Like, bro, yo ass is so polite. You asked me to take a picture in my house when it clearly says no flash photography when you entered the door.
Wait, what? Now you tell me that in the middle of the recording. Okay, holy shit, bro. Watch, I'm gonna be banned after this episode.
That's the shit I was telling you earlier. I thought that shit was so funny when I thought that. I was like, bro, I never had nobody ask me to take a picture of the setup. I was like, yeah, you could take a picture of it, bro.
No, because like I don't know, bro. I just always been fucking nice, bro.
The hospitality is crazy, bro.
It's Southern hospitality, bro. You gotta.
It's crazy. It's like I didn't even fucking order any like pancakes from you, bro, and you're asking if you could take my picture, bro.
Bro, it just is what it is. I've always been this guy, bro. I always try to be nice, especially when I'm in other people's places. I just try to be like that.
I mean, you gotta be respectful. I was raised right, bro. You gotta be respectful. But I was like, damn, this motherfucker asked me to take a picture. I was taking a piss. Like I wouldn't even known if you took a picture. And the honor code is so hard. Because
think about it. Like, think about it.
Hey, yo, bro. Hey, can I take a picture real quick?
No, think about it. Let's say you came back out right as I was taking a picture, bro. Like, you know, I feel like that would have been a little bit weird. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just say something.
I had people video record them walking into my house like I didn't have them in the house already. Like they're like, yo, bro, can I like do a little behind the scenes, a little video real quick? And I'm like, sure. And they walk back outside. They're like, yo, what's good, Prodigy?
Oh
like,
shit!
Because people like they wanted like
wait, this sound like Mill.
No.
It sounded like
It
Bill when
wasn't,
you
no,
said
wasn't,
it.
no. That'd be funny if it was though. It wasn't.
Oh, no.
He took pictures of it though.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's what's up.
Because he posted it like us. Yeah. Because the episode doesn't come out for like a week or two after I have people on, or sometimes longer.
Oh, so that must be what I saw.
People are like, yo, bro, I'm on this shit. It's coming soon. You know?
Yeah.
And then they get build type.
Well, yeah, it takes time to edit this shit. And,
the editing is not the problem. It's the scheduling. Like if I have 12 other people that came out before you, it's fucked up of me to push yours to the front of the line. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I got other people I already, you know.
Yeah.
So I got like
How many? Oh, 3?
I got 3 episodes coming out in the next 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So I got one coming out.
Do you post one every week?
Yeah, every Sunday. And then I'm going to start doing a new segment of the show on every Friday. And I also stream every Saturday.
Holy shit.
So
Look at you go.
Yeah. So my goal is to get to a point where I have people that are working for me that are clipping.
Mm-hmm.
So that way I could literally like have content pushed everywhere every day. Like
That's
TikTok,
fucking
YouTube,
smart.
Instagram of the clips. And then I have a music page that I use that I post my music stuff every day. Like I have like I'll take one day out every month and I'll make a 1 minute video of music for every day of that month.
Holy
so that
shit.
way I can have daily music, and then that way I'm not working so hard in the music. It's just like I took one day to do that and just, you know. And then comedy I'm working hard at. I'm doing edited. I'm doing Not
interviews.
only
you're a hard worker, you're surprisingly very efficient as well.
Efficient.
Yeah.
Try my best.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm a shortcutter though, like for real.
Well, I mean, the best workers are shortcutters.
I'm a shortcutter, bro. I'm trying to figure out like the easiest, fastest way to do everything.
Oh yeah,
because I just need to be in front of the right people, and like I just know eventually, like I'm gonna interview the right person. That video is gonna take off, and every video is gonna have a consistent following because it's just gonna be you have to check out everything.
You know what's crazy? I think that way about my life too. Not like with the video, like having the right person on the podcast, but like just meeting the right person in that specific moment can take me so much further. You know what I'm saying?
It's just I need somebody to explain some shit about social media I just don't understand. Like there's just shit I just don't get. You know
what do you mean?
Like there's definitely things in the algorithm that I don't understand in terms of why things work the way they work. There's definitely like specific words and like hashtags you can use to get different things. Yeah. There's people that are like have done this professionally.
They're like certain buzzwords.
They know exactly what like I'm doing wrong. Like they could look at my content and say there's a 30-second switch you could do that would make this 20 times better. Here's what it is. Like,
so you're looking for somebody that's kind of like in like a marketing background, like a social media manager.
Give me someone that has some understanding that I'm missing, because I know my content is good because my content doesn't have all that shit and it's getting consistent views. So if you're getting consistent views of the same number and it's like exponential growth every month because you're being consistent, you're doing something right. If you're posting every day and getting no views, you're doing something wrong. Yeah. So I know I'm doing something right.
What are you posting on?
Instagram.
Like, oh, Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. And then YouTube it's Instagram is, I would feel like it's the hardest market. Well, full length videos or shorts?
Short.
Oh, shorts. Yeah. Shorts, you automatically get like 1.8K views.
I wish it was like that.
Yeah, dude, I've been posting shit. Dude, my social media on YouTube, I only run shorts, and I at least get 1.8.
On YouTube, you get that.
Yeah,
if I posted shorts from the podcast on YouTube, it would do well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, because okay, for example, on Instagram, like you really have to. It's really hard to get like popping on Instagram. Like, yeah, I've had some numbers go above like, you know, thousands and thousands of views. For example, like the Kill Tony shit, definitely fucking 10K or something that I posted like a long time ago hit above like 5,000, 6,000. So it's like sporadic in a sense, in the way you like, I don't know how to fucking explain it perfectly, but I'll definitely say this. TikTok is probably the easiest platform out of all of them.
I've had trouble on TikTok.
Dude, that's where my biggest audience is. Well, I have like close to 4,000.
Do you follow a lot of people on TikTok? And do you use
I only follow like around 200. I can show you. I follow around 230
I follow like
people.
nobody on TikTok because I don't use the app. But I made a couple posts. I've gotten like a couple of videos with 1,000 or 2,000 views. But I've never gotten anything like truly popping.
I had privated my account, but I had like over 100. Like it was one point where I was just busting out videos like crazy.
That's
Like
what I
over
need to do.
100
And
plus
I
videos.
can make it so I could post on TikTok every day. It would take 1 minute out of my day, and I could do it because I have enough content that hasn't even gone up on there yet, and I could just have shit forever. But I don't know why. I just don't like TikTok. Like,
but I'll say this: like Instagram and YouTube are literally the best ones.
yeah, I use Instagram every day.
Literally the best
And
ones.
I need to just have like a week where I just say fuck it. I make 10 clips from every pod that I have, and I'll have 100 clips. Because 10 episodes, 10 clips, 100 clips.
Yeah.
And then if I get 100 clips, I can post that every day for 3 months. And just YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. All 3 the same post every day. Eventually, one of those is going to pop.
Yeah. Because it's like you're shooting a long form content, and then you're breaking it down, clipping it up, and turning it into like 15 videos, bro. I was like, as part of like what people were doing like back then and shit like that. Like you would write the script out for one video and then record one video, and then I do everything like live. I was doing live action comedy skits, so I was acting in the videos too, and I was putting out 3 videos a day.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to the next level. Like it's like
it's a fucking grind.
It is, but it's like also I love it.
Yeah,
like and like I love like I try hard not to look at numbers because I know that the catalog is what's important. Like I know that like the product is what's important, the catalog and the passion for it. If you take
the numbers
away,
will come.
If you take that away and you're only focused on the numbers, then you're like an adrenaline junkie. You're just sitting there like
trying
like,
to chase the next
shit.
high.
Like, like no, it's like I don't want that. I just want to make my next video better than the one before.
That's the best way.
And also, as I get more comfortable, hopefully I'll need my notes less. I won't be on the template as much. I'm just like flowing, and we're having a good conversation. Things are smooth. Like I don't want to be like that guy that's known for like, like in any way.
Every 2 seconds, let's talk about this situation.
I feel like this conversation at all has felt like, you know what I mean? So like, but there's a lot of people you watch their show and you can tell it's like
scripted to a certain degree.
What the fuck? Like y'all already knew y'all were gonna talk about that. You didn't even laugh at that funny ass shit because you guys had said it 7 times. Like if I had said that shit I thought about earlier that was funny, you wouldn't have laughed on the show.
Oh no.
Like you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because you would already I don't know why I was saying it's expected, but expected it. Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's kind of where I'm in my head. I'm like I want to fucking make it like a cool moment. So I'm thinking so far ahead in everything I'm doing. Like I'm like I feel like that's like gets me in trouble sometimes. Like sometimes I forget to be in the moment. Because I'm like, I could get this done. I could have this go this way. I can speak about this in this tense and etc.
Do you do that also on stage?
No.
Like, do you think about? Okay.
Nah, I told you I hypnotize myself on stage. Like it's like I almost black out. Like it's like I know I'm doing a bit that I wrote and I'm so comfortable in it and I have it memorized. And I've done it for so many people that I know who's gonna not find it funny. Like I've got different crowds for different types of people, and it's general, obviously. But you've got your friends that are easier offended. And then you got your friends that are like, anything gets by them.
Yeah.
And if you tell both of them the joke and they're both cackling, bro, I hate to break it to you, there's not a lot of crowds that are going to be more extreme than those two opposites. So it's like.
Oh, so then you know you got them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I'm confident because like, I don't even tell you, but like, bro, I run a music group, like a creative group. That's what this is. That's what this started as. It's all on the internet. Okay. And bro, we literally used to do virtual open mic nights. Like we used to be on the call with 15, 20, 30 people. Doing comedy, riffing.
Wait, was this during like the whole pandemic?
A little bit, yeah, but like it's been for years. Like I've had this going on for like I met my roommate through this shit. Like literally, like we started making a Discord from like making music and hip hop and freestyling, and then it turned out a lot of us actually really liked comedy, and we were all Kill Tony fans. So we'd be like fuck around and like riff like bits. So like for like 4 years, I was writing bits and doing comedy and never went on stage, never went out into the world because Chicago's like comedy is so like cliche, like or it's you know what I mean. It's like so weird. Like people are like clicked up and like you know what I mean. Like it's like it's hard to break in. Political. Here, I got here immediately. It was like you can go on stage here. You can go. I was like, oh shit, I can fucking go anywhere. But like
it's a different vibe.
I feel like I have no fear because I have my friends roasting the shit out of me when I'm not funny. So it's like, bro, I'm hearing the most diabolical insults. Nobody.
Can I ask you a question? What took you from 4 years of just writing to finally? Was it just because of the scene?
It was this podcast. I wanted to do the podcast, and I wanted to be able to relate to the people I was talking to. Okay. And I have a super huge passion for the art of comedy and the art of music. So those things I could talk to you about for hours and never get bored. And I was thinking, how could I monetize that? If I want to talk to people and learn their stories and enjoy like that environment on a day-to-day basis. Because I can write music every day. Or I can't write music every day, I mean. I can't physically. Like it burns me out. I can't write music every day, but I can have a conversation every day.
Oh yeah.
So this can fuel the future of my music. This can fuel the future of my comedy. So
okay.
You know.
Hey, look, man. I support all creatives, bro. I support all creatives, even if I don't understand your artistic expression 100% in that moment. But like, I support all creatives, bro. We're all just out here just trying to do what we trying to do, bro.
I agree.
It's none but love, bro. None but love. Also, you said I was still gotta check out have a freestyle at some point, probably after this. But like, you got a freestyle.
Oh, but
you got to.
I can do that.
Yeah.
We can go
I also gotta check out some of your music as well, bro.
We can fuck around and find out. Plus, I'm finna drive you back to the spot.
Okay.
So we'll make some shit happen.
What time is it?
Okay. But yeah, like I said, bro, I've been fucking. I don't know. I've been in a really unique headspace recently from this music stuff. Like, it's like, I know, like I said this the other day, music finds me. I don't find music. I don't like sit down February 2nd at 3 p.m. to go write for 2 hours.
Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what do you think pulls more? Either is it comedy for you or is it music for you?
What do you mean?
Like which one of
what's gonna get me more attention?
No. Like where's your heart lie at most?
Music.
Okay.
That's not even close.
Okay.
Like, music is the reason that I'm able to be sane.
Mm-hmm.
Music is the reason I'm able to communicate so well. But
I mean, you still love comedy also as
awesome.
well, but
it's cool, but it's like a sport.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it's like music is my life. Comedy is like a muscle to flex.
Okay, cool. So you're just working that muscle out. Okay, that's what's up.
Like, I just like it. It's fun. But like, music is like, I can't go a day without it. Like, if I'm in the car and it's quiet, I'm freestyling. If I'm in an audience and I've got a crowd around, do you think I'm telling jokes or do you think I'm rapping?
Oh no, you're rapping.
You know what I'm saying?
That.
Like, so it's like, yes, I love making comedy and I will not stop. I'm gonna keep writing bits. I'm gonna keep getting better.
I will say this, that I think I'm so intertwined with comedy. Like, I didn't think for once that, you know, back in my adolescence that I thought I would be doing comedy, bro. Like, yeah. But then as you get older, you start to break down like, oh, I was always that guy in the group that did everything to try to make them laugh. You know what I'm saying? I was always trying to be compelling enough to entertain multiple people in that group or just have a good enough conversation with a random stranger that I met and try to make his day, you know what I'm saying? Even if he doesn't laugh, but like just being entertained in that moment throughout the conversation. Like, that's when I start to realize, like, I just like bringing people together. And that's what comedy art is. You're just bringing a large group of people together at the same time.
It's kind of how I turned the music stuff into. Like, it was like a lot of like, one of the most unfortunate things I've noticed in the music industry is like music's become a contact sport again in our life. Like, it used to be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely a contact sport now, dude. With all the beef and shit going on, yeah, sport. Definitely niggas is getting touched out here. Yeah,
and it's like, but it's,
oh shit.
But it's like, yeah, it's a contact sport. But like, I wanted to get back to being an art. Like, I was talking about this the other day. If you go to a fucking museum, the art is not competing for who's the best.
Oh yeah,
it's art. It's expression. Nobody's like, yo, bro, this fucking statue clears that statue in a battle. That motherfucker looks wet,
you know why they do that though? Like, specifically in music, bro. It's because people like drama. Drama fuels a lot of other stuff, bro. Think about it. It brings more controversy and more people.
But it creates more division. And what it does is it takes away from things that are just good. Like, there's a lot of music that you listen to just because of the energy it makes you feel in that moment. Yeah. Like, there's songs you have for every situation. There's songs you have when you're happy, sad, mad, angry. There's songs when you're just trying to fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
you ain't wrong.
So it's like, if you have a song for every moment, and then for some reason somebody convinced you to have beef with a specific style of genre or a specific style of artist or something like that, now you just eliminated what you're allowed to feel by that music and that emotion.
Ooh, I never thought about it.
And it's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, Why the fuck you got hate for this artist? Why,
you're canceled from being angry.
No, let's be real. It's the same thing. Like I said, go back to the art.
Holy shit!
It's like, bro, there's motherfuckers that are horrible people that create beautiful things.
Yeah, I think you have to be like, I don't know. I think the reason we're able to make people laugh is because some of us feel so shitty about certain shit in our lives. It's like pain and laughter, or like the line is right there. You know what I'm saying?
It's really like an emotional Band-Aid.
Ooh. Getting deep on this episode.
You know what I mean?
Shit.
It really is, bro, because it's like, it's not permanent.
Yeah. It's not.
But it's like,
especially if you use like an outlet of creativity to express what the fuck you're going through, that helps you deal with the shit a lot easier too.
This ain't my quote, but someone said this shit. I wish I knew who said it, but it wasn't me. It was like, life is not sex on the beach with margaritas. Life is constant conflict with commercial like breaks of happiness.
That is fucking fire. I need to find out who said that.
Me too.
We're gonna figure that out after
that's
this.
Hard.
That's fucking
true.
hard.
Like it's consistent conflict in different ways, and it's everywhere. It's in every realm of life. It's in your work. It's in your personal life. It's in your relationships. It's in your job. It's in your niche. It's in your content. Whatever it is, it's in your mind. For Christ's sake, you know what I mean? Like you have shit that happens in your brain that you're like, motherfucker, like turn off, bitch. Like I'm trying to sleep. Like what the fuck, bro? I get it. Like. We're happy.
That's life, bro. That's all life is, bro. Shoot, that's all life is, bro. I think Roy Wood said that shit in the special. Everybody just got a crab leg. We're just all trying to work that shit out, bro. That's what life is.
What's your favorite thing about stand-up comedy?
Favorite thing? The fact that you're able to express who you are on stage. That's like the best part about it.
I talk about this all the time. I think that the coolest part of comedy is it is the true version of the human expression. Because think about it. Everybody has a different style of comedy because everybody has a different human expression. Everybody has a different way they carry themselves. Everybody has a different way they move and the way they interact with other people. Okay. So obviously no two comics can have the same style and be authentic. Because to be authentic would mean you have to be yourself. Yeah. So you can't be someone else on stage and be successful.
Well, the way I put it is, you can be on stage some guy that's like, okay, he looks like he's not confident. He speaks in a very low demeanor. He looks like he doesn't like to get in fights. Like it could be a lot of guys that fit that specific archetype. You know what I'm saying? But the first guy might, even if they have that same sort of thing, one of them might be saying something completely different than the other guy says it. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Or the way that they attack jokes might be in a different way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they could both be self-deprecating comics, but the way that they self-deprecate could be still in a different light. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like one thing that's like really interesting for me is like, I think this is really fascinating. In hip hop music, people say bad things and get credit for it. Right? They'll be like, I fucked someone's bitch. And then I shot another dude in the head 3 times, right?
I thought of Tupac immediately when you said that.
But people are like, oh my God, the bars are there. The soul, the meaning. And you're like, wait a minute. What the fuck? Like, you just said some wild ass shit. Why are we praising this, right? I think I figured out the reason why people praise it.
Why?
Because hip hop and comedy have one thing in common. It's your immediate reaction to something that you think with no filter. So it's like, if you see like an ugly chick, your first thought is, damn, it's a busted ass bitch. And that's what you put in the song. Busted ass bitch really walked down the road.
Okay.
Right? And then in hip hop or in comedy, it's the same thing. Right? You just say the wildest thought that you had right away with no filter. But in public, if you say that in everyday life, they'll
look at you
chastised,
crazy.
bro. You're like, why the fuck would you talk like that? Like, you can't speak like that to me, disrespectful and this and that.
100%, bro.
But in the same stroke, those same people listen to King Von on their way to work. And it's like,
R.I.P. King Von, bro. R.I.P.
But you know what I mean?
You know, no, I get what you're saying,
so
though.
Like, yeah. So I genuinely, that's what I mean when I say like the human expression. It is literally that first impulsive thought that comes out. No filter.
Yeah. The best art you can resonate to. and you can feel the true emotion behind the shit that they're saying. And sometimes they paint their shit like a fucking story. You know what I'm saying? Either whether it in music or stand up or even looking at a picture on a fucking wall, you can get a story out of it, bro. So like, yeah, bro, like you ride the energy of what the fuck you're listening to in that moment. Like you might hear a song, you know, I forgot how that shit goes, bro. But like it'd be some King Von song, specifically since you brought up King Von, that you'll listen to, or Lil Durk, and you be like, you know what? Let's go slide on some niggas on a drive-by after this. You know what I'm saying? Like it make you feel like you that nigga, like you really hood certifiable. You know what I'm saying? And you not really even like that for real. You know what I'm saying?
This is so fucked up. But okay. So this is not even manipulative. It sounds manipulative, but like it's true. I'm being so honest when I say it.
Okay.
When I rap, I say some wild shit. Sometimes I'm like talking about crazy shit, whatever.
Would you
right?
be saying like some outlandish?
Sometimes,
shit?
yeah. and I literally dated a girl for 5 years, and I explained to her. Sometimes I'll say shit that's like some like crazy shit that it's not necessarily me.
What's the craziest shit you said in the middle of the rap, bro?
I've said some wild shit. I don't know. I could show you some shit, but I'll say this: like, there's two sides to it. One side is you got to remember when you're playing a song, it's not someone monitoring you listening, like them. You talking about you. You're rapping from the listener's perspective. So like sometimes when you say something that's like, this girl left me like this or that, I'm not even talking about me. I'm telling a story that happened to my homie in a musical way that someone else is like, damn, I can relate to that because that something like that happened to me.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there's this layer of, wait, you're in a happy relationship. Why the fuck did you rap about this? And it's like, yeah, but what's more relatable?
They don't know that you're talking about.
Exactly. So that's one side of it. That's one side of it. And then the other side of it is you play GTA 5.
Yes.
When you can play GTA 5, bro, and you pull your car over and you punch a hooker in the face, does that mean you want to do that in real life?
No.
So why do you do it in the game? Because it's fucking hilarious.
It's fucking fun. It's hilarious. And it, like, dude, it like, I also don't want to rob a bank in real life, but I mean, shit, like it looked like
my whole point.
It gives you the opportunity to live a different life and do some different shit.
That is literally my whole point. So I'm saying hip hop music is that. And I tell women that. I'm like, bro, when I rap, and I'm like, fucking this bitch and I'm getting the bread, whatever. Like, they're like, bro, why are you always out here fucking a bitch? Why are you always out here rapping about this or that? And I'm like, I say it because not only could it be someone else doing it, but isn't it better for me to talk shit about doing it than cheat on you? Like, isn't it better for me to have like the sludge in my mind go on a piece of paper and say wild shit and then be mad respectful to you when I come home every night than to let all that shit in my brain, the autism just build up and then accidentally say something crazy to you. I'd rather, you know.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Doesn't that sound manipulative though?
That sounds crazy, bro. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, he might be fucking training these niggas. Okay, all right, got you.
But
it's if that's what you do, bro, and that's the way you live it, and that's the way you portray your art, bro. I'm not gonna ever sit here and get in the way of any artist and be like, no, you shouldn't fucking do it that way, bro. Because you know what I'm saying, like every artist's journey is fucking different. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody's lane is different. Like, you know, some niggas do music, some niggas do comedy, some niggas paint pictures, some niggas fucking sculptures or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, everybody's shit is different. And even if you come around and meet people that don't necessarily fuck with what you do, it might not be because they don't necessarily fuck with what you do. They might not fully understand what you go through or your artistic expression. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like a diss on you. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's like meeting somebody that has another opinion. You're not gonna be mad at them for having a different opinion than you. You know what I'm saying? So like I just try to, the way like what I do with comedy, bro, like I try to get as many people that fucks with what I do as I can. It's not my job to convert or to make people look at me and be like, no, I'm gonna make motherfuckers listen to me and be like, yeah, I like this motherfucker. No, I'm gonna find my people. That's what I want to do and bring them in. I don't want to try to convert everybody because it's like fighting a losing battle, bro. It's like arguing with a motherfucker that doesn't care if he's wrong or not. He just want to
argue.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm not gonna convince you to come. I'm not gonna fucking argue with you to convince you to come to my side. You can either come over or not. It's whatever.
I agree.
It's whatever.
But you ever met somebody that's like a friend of yours that like you're like, God damn, bro, I wish this motherfucker would get into comedy.
Yeah, a bunch of people. I've always thought a lot of people, everybody in a sense is funny, but I was like, bro, if they just had like the discipline to be like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna hit up all these mics, I'm gonna fucking stay locked into this shit. Yeah, that'd be fucking funny. Dude.
Do you ever steal bits from people like that? Like that have no interest in it at all?
Not necessarily that. Like if like I noticed my cousin saying something, and I use it in a way that it incorporates him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'll never be like, okay, well, yeah, this is my experience, and it wasn't necessarily my experience.
Bro, I had Ernest Evans on the show. I don't know if you know who that is. He's a comic downtown. He's fucking hilarious.
I've heard his name, but I've never talked to him.
That question, and he goes, "Hell no!" And I'm like, "Huh? What do you mean?" He was like, "Bro, I don't want nobody to take my stage time." He's like, y'all motherfuckers can be funny. I'll say your funny shit on stage, and I'll make the people laugh. And I started
That's so fucking what?
I started dying of laughter. He's like, yeah, bro. He's like, you know how long you gotta wait in line at Narbar to go on stage? He's like, motherfucker, like, we got too many comedians out here, bro.
Bro, it is very saturated out here, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. It's so many comics, bro. Oh my God. It's so
be careful. There's so many comics.
Yeah, quotation
Let's be
marks,
real.
bro.
Let's be real.
Okay, all right, yeah, bro. It's a lot of comics out here. Comics, like, bro. It's everybody. What qualifies you to even call yourself like a comic at this point, bro?
Real talk, no bullshit. If you've never been booked for a show, you are trying to become a comic. That's how
That's the way I think about it too.
If you
it's so many people that's never been booked.
Open mics, even if you've done a million open mics, if you've never fucking once been on a big stage that people are paying tickets for you in some way, like you're at least opening for somebody. You know what I mean? Like
you have to be, and it's more than just one time, bro. Like you gotta consistently get bookings.
No.
You have to.
If you get paid for a show, bro, you're in. You're a fucking comic.
What?
Bro. Like I think like. Because think about it. That person that got paid for a show didn't just wake up one day and get paid for a show. They've done a bunch of fucking sets. They made that shit important. And then they got found by someone to be like, okay, he's funny enough. He can open.
Yeah, but like, let's say if I had a show right now and I saw a kid go on stage his very first time. And I'd be like, you know, I'm going to give that guy a shot. It could be his literal second time performing.
Well, then what are the odds of that? Like I'm saying,
dude, I literally saw a post today that was like, yo, any comics that's like, they ain't never been on a book show. And that they only performed a couple times, I'm willing to give them a spot. I literally saw this today. Yeah, it was a dope ass idea. It was a dope ass opportunity. But what I consider a comic is someone who has been on multiple book shows.
Okay,
has made money consistently.
Yeah, even
like I've done it,
just like being at events, like not just open mics. Like you're at a show with an audience that's dedicated
like
to your
time. A producer or a booker came up to you and was like, "Yeah, I want you on the show," or the host came up and was like, "Yeah, I want you on this show."
Even if you network for yourself, even if like they have a show, like a showcase or something, and you're going to 5 showcases at this big ass bar that's like common as hell that people are going for different events, and you do good 5 times at the show, like I feel like that's still a show.
Yeah, that's still a show. Let me ask you this: so if a comic got a Narbar showcase, would you be like, okay, he's a comic now?
I don't know, because like I feel like some of those people are fucking good. Like, and then it's like, also there's people that are way above that shit that show up there. Like, bro, fucking did Isaiah tell you he met Joey Diaz? Like,
he told me the moment right after he met Joey Diaz.
Dude, that's crazy. He was just downtown.
He literally left out the fucking
creek, right?
No. It was Narbar. It was Narbar.
Oh, it was Narbar?
It was literally the back of Narbar. He went out the back door. He said, "Yo, bro, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get something to eat." I said, "All right, cool." And then I was like, you know what? I'm about to get out of here too. So I told Mill that, and then I walked around. I left through the front of Narbar because we was in the back. I walked to the front, walked around, and once I got to that corner right there, that street corner, I saw Isaiah, and he was like, "Yo, bro, I just met Joey Diaz. He's back there in the alley." I was like, "What?" Because I was just in shock at that point in time. But I was like, "Yeah, bro, show me." So then we went back there, and he wasn't back there anymore. He just, I guess he dipped off.
I met Don Rawlings, Darnell Rawlings.
Yeah, I was about to say
Darnell Rawlings. I met him drunk as fuck right in front of the mothership on a random Friday night. And then the next day, he was on the Joe Rogan Experience. So I was like, and the thing is, I knew who he was, but I couldn't remember his name. So I like shook his hand.
The guy from
I was like, yeah, bro,
Chappelle's show.
I really like your shit, bro. And then I shook his hand and left. And then the next day, I see Joe Rogan Experience come up on my phone, and it was like Darnell Rawlings. And I was
couldn't think of his name in that moment?
No. I was fucking drunk as shit. I Ubered to the city. And the one thing about me is I never Uber anywhere. Like, I got so fucked up that I Ubered to the city. Like, usually I would have just not drank that heavy and drove, you know?
Damn. That's fucking crazy. Dude, you meet so many people in Austin.
Random as hell.
On a random Tuesday or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, just being out on 6th Street.
I met Drew Dickens.
Oh, yeah. I met him in Dallas, bro.
I saw Drew Dickens at a fucking donut shop in the middle of the night.
Word?
That shit was hilarious.
Dude,
he walked out with donuts and ice cream.
You want to know who I've been
trying? So good.
You know who I'm trying to fucking capture? Like, who I'm trying to fucking meet, bro? So, okay, this is the thing. I know you know who Brian Simpson is, right? So he normally performs at the mothership, right? And like, you will see on their page that he'll like take a picture outside of the mothership at some point in the fucking night the day before. And I'd be like, bro, I'd literally sometimes be walking through there. I've never seen him. And I would love to fucking see him.
Bro, I haven't met a lot of comics like that are like huge.
Mm-hmm.
But I have met a couple. I met Dedrick Flynn.
Mm-hmm.
Met Colin Sludge. I saw Morton Phillips, but I didn't get to introduce myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I've met a lot of athletes. Like, I met Patrick Kane last summer.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, in Austin?
No, in Chicago.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what?
I was playing in a 3-on-3 basketball tournament outside the United Center.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently he had homies from Detroit that drove in to Chicago to play in the tournament. And he fucking was supporting them. And he was just with his son and his wife.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, that's Patrick Kane. And then I was like, y'all, is that Patrick Kane or am I bugging? And they were like, I think that might be Patrick Kane, but you would know better than us. Why are you asking us? And I'm like, fuck, bro. I was like, I'm going to go over there. And I went over there, like, shook his hand, talked to him, got a selfie with him. I was sunburned as fuck. But you could tell he didn't want his cover blown. Like, he didn't want people to, like, know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I was, like, not trying to be overhyped and not talk to him for too long. So I didn't really get to conversate because he's kind of known that, like, he doesn't really talk to people like that. So I was just like, it's cool to meet you, bro. Always fucked, like, with your shit.
So you just, like, kept it short and then just, like,
got a picture of him. I was like, I'm so sorry to ask you this, but, like, bro, I got to get a flick. Like, if we're not going to have a cool conversation.
I'm not going to believe that I saw him.
Yeah.
If I don't have a picture
let me get a
later.
flick, yeah.
That's crazy. So.
That's, like, childhood hero shit, you know?
What's the craziest person? So if I would ask you, what was the craziest person that you met that's famous? Would it be him?
No. I met Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
You met Wayne Gretzky?
Yeah, he was at my my mom's good friend's wedding.
I'm not even a huge hockey person, but like
everybody knows
Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
So my mom's friend's husband is the commentator for the Chicago Wolves, which is an AHL hockey team. So like, do you watch the NBA?
Yeah, I watched the NBA.
The AHL is like the G League of hockey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's the
I appreciate the black reference.
Yeah. But he's like the G League commentator basically. And then he was the play-by-play guy, and he knew a bunch of hockey people. He actually played for the Blackhawks like when he was younger.
Shit.
And then so he knew a bunch of old players. And Wayne Gretzky was at his wedding, and I literally met this motherfucker outside of his wedding smoking a cigar. And I was like, holy shit, it's fucking Wayne Gretzky. And at the same wedding, I met the Blackhawks play-by-play announcer, who at the time I wanted to be a play-by-play commentator. So like I was like starstruck. Like it was Pat fucking Foley.
You wanted to be a play-by-play commentator?
Yeah.
Like for the NHL?
Like Patrick Kane over Jonathan Taze. Like,
shit.
Yeah.
So basically like sports commentary.
That was what I really wanted to do. But then I realized you had to be like 45 to get like on air. Like,
really?
Yeah, you have to have like years in the studio and like years of like work doing like shitty shows and like,
well, now that you think about that, I've only ever seen sports commentators that like up in age. Yeah.
So I was like, damn, so I'm going to be broke until I'm 50? Like, I'm like, that sounds terrible.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you'll be working in the background. You just won't be on air.
Yeah, but that would suck. I would hate my life. You know what I mean?
Basically, you'll be like setting up audio stuff all the fucking time, making sure.
Yeah, but like I already don't like setting up this amount of editing just for a podcast. Like, why the fuck would I want to spend all day setting this shit up and then not even get to go on commentary?
Yeah, I mean, no, I get it. I understand. That's fucking crazy.
And go to college for that shit. You have to go for 4 fucking years to learn that shit, which you can learn in 10 minutes by explaining it to me. Just fucking.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. A lot of this shit, bro. You could YouTube University,
YouTube,
bro.
I can meet someone that does the same thing and just have them explain it to me. Yo, bro.
Shit,
like, yeah, YouTube's helpful, but it's like there's a lot of specific stuff where it's like it's just better if someone just helps you. Like, just like, yo, let me. You know what I mean? How many people out here that?
Yeah, but then you have to find a guy that knows what the fuck he's doing.
If there's something you're looking to do, most of the time there's a lot of people that do it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but you have to like go actually through and find the person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I did this on my own. I didn't have no help, but I do think it would have been a lot easier if I had someone that was like,
oh, probably,
yeah.
Well, I mean,
but I had to do research on my own on the right shit, and I might have ended up with different equipment if someone was like, yo, bro, this is what you need.
Yeah, and then you would have probably spent a lot of money like buying the wrong shit. Yeah, so
I did spend a lot of money.
Oh yeah, you was. Yeah. I forgot.
That's what I'm saying. If you never got into comedy, what do you think you'd be doing?
If I was not into, I would probably be saying somewhere, either directing a movie or acting in a movie, somewhere in the entertainment industry in a whole. Like, if it wasn't for comedy, because I've always knew that I just wanted to be in the entertainment industry. Didn't know what facet at first, but I just knew it was the entertainment industry. It just so happened to be like, okay, well, I also fell in love with stand-up comedy, and I was like, okay, this is what's going to get me to the next point. And that way, when I'm here, I can still do stand-up comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful. Yeah. And I close the show with the same question to everybody.
Okay.
I want to know, inside and outside of being a comic, what do you want to be remembered as when it's all said and done?
Person that was fearless, that was that was always overlooked and misjudged, and you know what I'm saying, always picked last in, and it was like, you know what, this guy actually became something of himself, and you know, it's crazy how like the shy guy always end up on stage and being like, you know, having one of the like hardest voices. It's fucking crazy. You start out in a shell and then you manifest your way into something more, you know, to people, to audience members. You know, I guess that's the best way I could put it, man. Like, I've had people come up to me and stuff like that, and I'll be sitting there thinking, I was like, dude, I remember when I was fucking shy and I didn't like talking to fucking people. But now it's like, these people like me because they were able to resonate off of something that I said. You know what I'm saying? Because of shit that I went through at one point. It's fucking crazy. Honestly, there's nothing better than not only being a creative, but I would say stand-up comedy as well.
Fuck yeah.
And I don't know if I actually answered your question, but
yeah, you did. Where can people find you?
On Instagram, TikTok, there's all Ayo, that's Greg. Please follow me if you like the interview. Please also follow my boy here. You know what I'm saying? He was dope. I always enjoy conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? Hell, the ride here was dope. The fucking conversation now is dope. Like, keep doing what you're doing, man. This is gonna blow up.
I appreciate you.
It's gonna do it.
Thank you so much.
And you got a fan for life now.
Okay.
Already.